Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Talking with Cars, and today we're doing something a little bit different. So it's relatable to automotive and cleaning and detailing. It's a retractable hose reel. It's from a company called VEVOR, and VEVOR's been around a little while, and their website has a lot of stuff. I mean, they really sell just an unbelievable amount of things, you know, everything from chainsaws to appliances, tools, automotive stuff, jacks, ramps, tents, floatables, you know, anything home and garden and auto related, they got it. It's like basically a Home Depot on the internet. So it's actually a pretty impressive website. They sent me this for free. That's a first disclaimer. You can get a coupon code, right? I'm going to send you a coupon code. I'm going to put it down below in the description. So if you use the link I give you, use the coupon code, you can kind of scope out their website. And they got a lot on there, and you can actually use it for either the hose reel or anything else. So it's pretty impressive. So let's get to this. You know, I'm gonna bring you around the side of the house, show you where I want to put it. It's gonna be on the side of the house that's really kind of not used as often. I have a CARZILLA out there right now on a typical hose reel for the house. And what I want to do is I want to change it out and put this retractable hose reel on it. I think this one's an 84 footer if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's an 84 footer. It's a 1/2 inch hose. And let's get right to it. This is Talking with Cars. All right, so let's get into unboxing this thing. I'm really curious to find out what's inside. The one thing that I'm a little nervous about is because I didn't prepare myself 100%, and it's kind of uncommon, but what I did is I didn't get any anchors for mounting it onto a concrete wall, because that's what I want to do. There's like a little area of the foundation wall that I want to mount the bracket to, because what this does is there's a swivel on it, right? So you put the mounting bracket on the wall, there's a pin that holds it in, and then you can kind of swivel it back and forth as you retract it and stuff. So it's a pretty cool little option. And then you can actually, during the winter months, if you have to deal with the winter months, unpin it, bring the whole thing inside, bring it into the basement, and you're covered. So hopefully there's some anchors in here. If not, you know, I could probably use those. I'm pretty sure I can. If not, we'll have to go to Home Depot or Lowe's and pick up some new concrete anchors, you know, and the proper drill size, you know, so we can create that pilot hole in the concrete, right? So let's find out what's inside. Okay. All right, well, these anchors are pretty big, the ones that it comes with, but it looks like these are for either drywall, or maybe if you don't have you don't have to use these drywall anchors. You know, you can kind of use these straight up right into some lumber. So, you know, I don't see any concrete anchors per se, and these are definitely a little bit bigger than the ones that I have downstairs. So we'll have to kind of like check that out and see if this is gonna work. It's got a whip on it. So the one thing I wanted to kind of point out, so the whip on it I think is 6 foot, if I remember correctly. So yeah, so this is the VEVOR Retractable Garden Hose Reel 1/2 inch 84 footer. And if you go into the description, oh, and by the way, you can get it in 50 foot, 65 foot, 85 foot, 100 foot, 1/2 inch and 5/8 inch, which is pretty cool, and 130 foot retractable. I mean, that reel must be pretty big. You can also get warranties for it. So it comes with, I believe it comes with a 1 year. No, it doesn't come with a 1 year warranty. You have to pay for the warranty, which is interesting to me, but for $6, 79 cents, you can get a 1 year, $10.18, a 2 year, and a 3 year is $11.88. So obviously that's the best deal you can get, you know, for this hose reel. So some of the specifications on it, it's got a 180 flexible rotation on it, 10 to 11.5 seconds to basically wind itself back. It's a high quality steel spring supporting up to 20,000 smooth retractions. So that's what they designed it for, 20,000 retractions before you could possibly have a problem with it. It comes with a spray nozzle with 9 spray settings. So it's kind of like your, you know, typical spray nozzles that you get from your box stores, you know, where it's got like the multiple options on it and you can kind of rotate it and go through it. So that's pretty nice that it comes with it, because this entire package, right, honestly, with the mounting bolts, the entire reel, The hose, everything is $84.99, so that's actually $84.90. And if you use my coupon code, which I believe is 8%, and you use the link, and you'll be able to save some additional money. So that's not too bad, honestly. And if you want to go for a larger hose or anything like that, it might go up. If you go with a 50 footer, it's only $62.90, so it's not that bad at all. And it's free shipping. It's free shipping. That's not too bad either. So it's actually a pretty good deal. So let's unbox this thing. Let's find out what else is included, and we'll go from there. Okay, here's the spray nozzle. Yeah, so it's kind of like your atypical spray nozzle. It's got the mist, flood, flat, angled, shower, fan, cone, center, jet, mist. So yeah, it's got a lot of different options. Pretty nice, pretty cool. It's got the washer built into it already. Decent high quality plastic. Doesn't seem flimsy, you know, it seems like the spring action. It's got the lock on it to keep it in the on position. It's got that adjustability here so you can kind of play with it, you know, to see what you like best. So that, not too bad. All right. Hose reel, and it's packaged really well. Here's the mounting bracket for the wall, right? And you see how it has that hole in there for the pin. And we'll have to see which way is up. I'm sure the instructions mentions it. Everything's packaged up really nicely. It does come with instructions. So here's the user manual. And this is model NWS20, NWS25. So there's a couple models that this applies for. And yeah, it's got everything in there. It's got the parts, warnings, assembly precautions, the mounting tube. It comes with the wall plugs and the bolts and the seals, an extra seal. It comes with an extra seal, which is nice. And it looks like, let's see, installation. Check the tap to hose reel can reach the tap prior to installing on the wall. So good recommendation. Making sure that this thing is close enough to your outlet, your spigot, so you know that that 6 foot lead can actually reach it before you mount it, you know. So kind of line it up, make sure everything's in position. They're recommending 10 or 2 meters max, so that'll give you a broad idea of where you need to be. You want to have a little bit of a loop in it, you know, make sure it's not like too taut. You can attach it to a wooden post, right? Like I said, with those screws, or you can use the anchors and basically put them into the wall. Let's see here. Place the wall bracket. Okay, so then the wall bracket goes in like this, it seems, right? So that larger end or that leg goes upward, right? And then the shorter one on the bottom. So, and that's how that's bolted in. Take your retractable hose reel pin, mount it, pretty straightforward. Hook it up, and then troubleshooting. So this is gonna be an easy install. The only thing that I'm a little worried about are the anchors themselves. So we'll have to kind of figure that out. But right now, at minimum, what we could do is we can go out to the location, show you what I'm talking about, find out where I'm gonna mount it, put my marks on the wall, and if I have to go out and get some anchors and a drill bit for the concrete, then I will, and I'll get right back to it. And before we go out there, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna turn my camera around so you can kind of look at the quality of the hose. This is, like I said, the 1/2 inch hose. It's not the highest quality hose that you can find. It does have this stop right here, and then you could basically pull it out. But I'm going to show you something real quick, again, so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So like when you unravel this, you can kind of see the crimping that's happening right there. So that's a little bit of a concern. Hopefully when it's under pressure, it's not a big deal. And the good thing is that it is retractable, and it takes a small tug and you can kind of put it back in there. So I'm not too worried about it, because honestly, that's the good thing about these retractables. They don't kink as much, right? Because all you have to do is pull out what you need, use it, and then retract it back, and you're not really kinking the hose that much. So this is a little bit better because it is a retractable, but you can see on the inlet part of it, you know, I'm gonna show you this with the camera also. So you're gonna see like a little bit of crimping here. So hopefully that's not problematic, but you can see how it's like, you see that? You know, a little bit of crimping. So in my suggestion to VEVOR is to basically you know, maybe use like a better quality hose on this. You know, I mean, the sturdiness of the plastic, everything seems to be decent. It's got like a carrying handle or something that you could use to kind of move it back and forth. Yeah, it's actually built pretty decent. You know, do not disassemble the unit. This is the pin that holds it in place. It's plastic, it's nothing special. So once we put our mounting bracket on the wall, then we'll just put this pin in and we're set to go. And then all we have to do is hook this up and then use this thing. So let's get right to it. Let's kind of like find out where this is going to be situated, and then we'll go from there. All right, so let's head over to the side of the house and find out where this thing is going to be located. So let me show you exactly where I think it's going to go. So here's the old reel, and what I want to do is I want to mount it on that wall right there, and you can see the spigot's right there. It's not too far off. So I think if I kind of mount it here, it'll have enough of a loop, a leg, to be able to get to it, and we'll measure it just to make sure. But right now what we'll do is we'll take this and we'll go just underneath the siding and then mark it with a pencil to find out where those anchor bolts are going to be, and then we'll go from there. So pretty straightforward. That's the Flexilla. Look how dirty that thing is. I want to get rid of this thing. It looks silly, and we're going to put that on the wall. So it'll be pretty exciting. I think that'll be a good setup. So let me set up the tripod and figure out where this is going to go. Plenty of room, that's for sure. So I can mount it anywhere I want. So I'm thinking about centering it so it's just about here, right at this line. That'll keep me straight, right at this form line right here. I can keep it straight, keep it taut, right up to the top even. And it says up and up. I should have seen that before, but just so you know, it says up with an arrow. All right, I brought my pencil. We can kind of set this up here, bring it down, maybe just a hair, mark it. So I have my 4 marks right there. I used the pencil. Now I know exactly where the drill. And we'll have to kind of figure out what anchor we're going to use. If it doesn't work, I can always go out and just replace them. But I think this might be okay. I think I need a new bit. All right, seems pretty sturdy. So let's pin this in, make the connection, and see what it's all about. All right, so needless to say, I have to come back to this. I tried using the anchors that I had, did not work. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to Home Depot or Lowe's and pick up some sort of anchors. I'm gonna have to go to larger anchors, kind of like an expansion anchor like this one, and anchor it into the wall. So I'll need a better drill, better bits. I can get that at work and basically do it, you know, on another day. But for now, let's go test it out. All right, so there it is. I got it mounted up on the wall. So it's temporary right now, but it's strong enough so we could do this testing. Let's hook up this, let's run the water through it, kind of evacuate it first before we put this on, and then try it out. This warning says, caution when retracting, never let go of the hose, do not allow to automatically rewind. You know, so you want to hold on to it. So like, and all you have to do is basically pull it back a couple inches and it goes right back. Hook up our spray nozzle. I'm sorry for the air conditioning, it's running. turn it back on. There's no leak at the spigot, at least between the hose and stuff. Here's flood, flat, angle, it's interesting, shower, fan, cone, center, jet, mist, yeah, flood. So interesting. That's a weird one. But I guess if you wanted to do some plants and stuff like that, that works out pretty good. Not bad. We'll check it out, see how high you can get it. Woo. And I don't have the greatest water pressure, to be honest, but pretty good. So let's retract it and see how that works. Not bad at all. So why don't we talk about conclusions real quick. So I think overall, I think the unit is really good. I think for $84, I mean, you're getting a really decent deal. And you can get some coupon codes, use my coupon code that I give you down below, and you're getting a really excellent deal. For gardening, for plants and all that kind of stuff, I would definitely go for it, no question about it. When it comes to automotive, you're probably gonna want something a little bit with a bigger diameter, which they do have, and a better quality hose. You know, I mean, it's not bad, and it expanded when water ran through it, so that wasn't really that big a deal, and it's not gonna kink up on you because it's retractable. So all you're gonna do is just pull it out, pull out what you need, basically work on something and then retract it back. So I think overall, I think it's a really good option, no question about it. So I'll put the link down below. You guys can decide which length, which size diameter you need and go for it. So I don't think you're gonna be disappointed. The only thing you need to do is kind of pre-plan a little bit where it's gonna be mounted, whether it's on concrete or wood. If it's wood, then you can use the anchors that they give you. If it's concrete, just be prepared. You're probably gonna have to go out and buy some expansion anchors. So I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Like, subscribe, hype me if you can, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.